combatively confused.
Isn't that it? But is that the truth though,
That's a whole deeper, darker.
bro?
Yo,
Because folks will be out here fighting without knowing what the hell they fighting about.
and adamantly.
Like I don't even know my stance yet, but I know that I just don't agree.
But I'm turned up.
I'm turned, ready to go, ready for action,
Combatively confused, man.
bro.
You fucked me up when you said that.
I was sick with it. All right, so context. We was talking about Kanye in that one. It was Kanye. What was he doing? He's doing like an open forum or whatever.
Yeah.
Regarding the Yeezy brand and talking about him being a billionaire and blah blah blah. But he broke down with the clearest of timeline, bro, on just like what happened from him.
That was at the Fast Company Innovation Festival.
Right. So him trying to break into the fashion industry, but when we were seeing him like melt down in the public eye, especially like that, people didn't care for it at all. But that interview that he did with
Sway.
the Apple one.
Oh yeah, it was Zayn.
That interview he did with Zayn, where he was scatterbrained on like the topic, but he kept dropping so many gems because he was so like, you gotta think about the emotional state that he was in, and when you're that emotional towards something and all that's like when he broke it down at this later event, what he was talking about in that interview, bro. If you had that many things happen to you in that time period.
Of that magnitude, G.
Of that magnitude. Like when you see things so clearly and see your stance in it and see the things that you can possibly do and know know the meter that you bring to the table.
Yeah.
And folks are like, nah, we just don't want to because we don't know we can't control it.
G. What was
you black. Like you ain't about to come up with this motherfucker just saying whatever you want to, nigga, bro. Like you ain't about to just be popping up whenever you want to and do what the fuck you want to. Like, but do you understand that everybody in the fashion industry does it that way?
Yeah.
But I can't move
But
like
I
that.
can't. I can't because of why?
Because we know why.
Because and so to act like that's not a thing, to dismiss it.
And then to start picking off your tentacles, bro. Like the
Yeah.
folks that's closest to you, start picking them off one by one with like top notch shit.
But it goes, okay, he sees it, he's about to accomplish it, let's break it.
Bro.
And they attempted to.
That art of war situation is serious at the top.
Crazy.
Boy.
And
like
then,
it was genius as fuck, but just hearing Kanye say it though and break down the timeline in like it was only probably 2 minutes of him saying it, but this covered the span of like 2-3 years.
yeah. And that's what he said. And that's what he said. It's like, yo, and he breaks down the timeline. And it's funny because when it was happening in real time, we were attempting to defend it, but having to speculate on so much of the information.
So much of the information, yeah.
But it was enough there to gather and garner what was taking in place. And my frustration was in and around the people who couldn't really hear what was, hey, really? Stop. You bugging. We trying to record here, man. Hey. No. Talk to my nigga like he fully understand. He does, though. That's what's funny about Mikey. He's hella smart. The frustration in and around, even though it was scattered and not clear, it's like y'all can't hear what's being said.
Man.
It's another thing why I start to question myself because like, yo, I can hear what he's saying. It don't sound It didn't sound crazy at all. I wasn't offended by a single word. So then I'm like, oh fuck, what does that say about me? Damn it. All right. Like, there was not a single thing that bruh said that offended me.
Shit was spot the fuck on.
I'm talking every step of the way when he was talking. There wasn't anything that confused me, and I'm like, what is that revealing about me internally? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know, but it was causing a sort of disconnect and forcing me to examine our plight different. Because it's like, yo, if we can be combatively confused, we got a whole different set of issues where we don't even know what we mad at, but we know we supposed to be enraged right now. So I'm on go mode, but I'll find out what I'm mad at when we get there.
But you also
hold up.
But you also will never get to the point of understanding though, because you're not trying.
You're not trying to. You're not making any attempt to understand.
That's where the combative confusion, bro, is just it is over. Not even overwhelming. It gets to the point of being hilarious when it goes on for this long.
Yeah.
Because they're still competitively confused, and it's now 3 years later.
How many arguments you been in? It was like, what was we even mad at?
Bro, nigga,
I don't even know why I was mad no
my nigga,
more.
damn near every argument.
And you just said it. It's like it's 3 years later. 3 years later, and people still don't even know what they were mad at, and if they had to say it aloud.
Only thing they got is that they want the old Kanye. My nigga, can you do a PowerPoint nigga on what the old Kanye is?
No.
Exactly.
And if you did it, and if you did it, everything that you thought you knew about fam is in college dropout. It's in late registration. It's in graduation. So if that's the old Ye you talking about, you couldn't have been listening if this surprises you.
Bro, it's dense, bro. Like he left everything on that table.
You
Each
couldn't
side.
you couldn't be surprised if you didn't know, if you didn't see this coming. I don't know, man. It's just my thinking, and there's still a significant chance that everybody be like, y'all got this so wrong. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that.
I don't even care. But I think that
I don't even
I
care.
don't even care. But I just think that whenever somebody complains about something, I feel that the new rule is that you should automatically have to present an essay. Every time. Like, nigga, if you complain, bro, I need you to give me an essay, nigga, on why. You can't just complain, bro. Like, complaining is out the window, my nigga. Like, I need you to break down exactly your stance and the reason why, and then make that shit clear and digestible for me to understand what the hell you talk about. If not, shut the fuck up.
Map it out. Let's trace your emotions. Like, what is this all leading to? And it's, I don't even know. I don't know how we got here. I'm glad combatively confused shit. What are you mad at? Or is it so easy to like push your buttons and get you enraged to where you completely throw out logic?
Pretty much.
Man,